Hello my night wolves and welcome back to another video on my channel, and today we're here with Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I realized that Marlin has a quest for us, so we should go and find Marlin and see what he has to say. I'm going towards his house. Okay, he is at his house. Yeah, in the last video, the world got ripped open by our evil self. Well, she's not evil, she's just the younger version of ourselves that lost her way. Marlin! He was here and now he's not.
There you are! Well, hello!
Alicia, the fairy godmother has informed me of all you went through in the dreamscape.
How curious!
I hope having to live out someone else's memories wasn't too terribly discombobulating for you. No time for chit-chat. We have a village to save. Of course, tell me, what have you surmised? The forgotten must be stopped. The forgotten can be saved. I learned that you give pretty good advice. We already knew that he gives very good advice. The forgotten's just a mixed up kid. Wow, I know we can fix really all this. I just have to find the right words to say. I'm afraid there might not be words that will stop the forgotten. At least not words I found, for I certainly tried. I saw you trying to talk to the forgotten in one of the memories. You gave the forgotten some great advice. It's too bad they weren't ready to hear it yet. Really? Which memory was it? What did I say? You said that no matter what we leave behind, there are some things that must never be forgotten. Things like...
Why, that's quite comical.
Friendship, love, and care. Of course. That was rather wise of me, wasn't it? You need only look skyward anywhere in the valley to see what happens when we do forget. You have noticed the rips in the sky, haven't you? Why the very fabric of reality is coming undone around us. To find the forgotten and stop this, we'll need something connected to the forgotten, something left behind. Like what? The forgotten hasn't left anything behind that I've noticed. Oh, but that's where you're wrong. Follow me. I've uncovered something at Mickey's house that's sure to help us. It'll be easier to understand once you've seen it.
Well, run along now.
Whoa. No, don't enter. I was trying to talk to Marlin and she went inside the house. I'm trying to get close without going into the house. Like, Marlin, get away from the door so I can talk to you. Observe, they're on the roof of Mickey's house. It's not just the rips in the sky. There's dark magic bleeding through the very fabric of reality.
What?
Fortunately, the phenomenon is quite localized. Only certain places seem to be affected. Maybe these places were important to the forgotten. Probably just a coincidence. Can you spell it out for me? No time for riddles. Yeah, maybe it's important to them. Yes, though I hypothesized, I don't know, that it's not the places themselves, but something inside of them. Coffee drink? Search Mickey's house to find something imbued with the forgotten's dark magic. No. Pick up. Puts on a good front, but I can tell he's utterly heartbroken. Minnie was his other half. Now that she's disappeared, I don't know how long it will be for. Hmm. Ah. Oh, I found two things in this house. Okay. Now let's see. A book of fairy tales. Oh dear, it's positively satard with dark magic. It must have been the Forgotten Ones. There's no other explanation. We've got something that belongs to the Forgotten. That's what's next. I'm afraid for this enchantment, we'll need at least 3 more Forgotten relics, just like this. Will they look just like this one? Where do I find them? Sounds like a wild goose chase to me. Where do I find them? You must keep an eye out for more places where dark magic is seeping through into our world. They could be anywhere in the village. Some of the relics might be quite special, others more mundane, but they'll all have dark magic and emanating from them just like this one does. Got it. Find the relics, save the village. Ahaha. That's not all. We also must obtain the story behind each relic. Stories hold a magic all their own, Alicia. Uncover the stories and you'll be able to harness the magic. You must discover why these things were of such importance to the Forgotten. You found the first one in Mickey's house. Perhaps Mickey knows the story behind it. I'll look around the village and go talk to Mickey. Thanks, Marlin.
Well,
okay,
run along now.
Let's go talk to Mickey. Gosh, Alicia, things around the village aren't looking so good. Those cracks in the sky are pretty scary. Is there anything I could do to help? Maybe you can. Does this look familiar? A book of fairy tales? You betcha. That's been in my house for just about as long as I can remember. We think it once belonged to the Forgotten. Do you know the story behind it? It's funny. Now that you show it to me, I'm remembering everything. When you were just a little kid, we read this together. At first, I'd read it to you, and then one day, all of a sudden, you were old enough to read it to me. Oh, and sometimes we'd just make up our own stories to go along with the pictures. I wish I could remember this. It's a pretty special book. Lots of stories about brave heroics and evil villains, and everything comes out right just in time for the happily ever after. Maybe we can read it together again someday. I wish things were really that simple. Sounds kind of boring. Needs some more action. Maybe we can read it together again someday. I love that. We haven't read together since... Hey, now that I think about it, the last time we read this together was right before the Forgetting. But, gosh, that wasn't really you, was it? It was the Forgetting. They left the book with me. They seemed pretty mad. But I think deep down they were really sad about something. Gee, I hope you can help the Forgotten out. Mickey, that storybook, the magic coming off of it is stronger than ever. You've done a lot to help. Now I'll do my part to try to save the Forgotten. Okay, so we have to go around looking at people's houses and stuff to see if there's any dark magic coming off their thing. Ooh, let's go shopping. Let's do some shippy shopping. Ooh, look at this flower lamp. Lamp.
Hello.
Mermaid. I'll take it. Okay, we bought that.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Hello, I would like to buy this.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Greetings, neighbor.
Ratatouille shoes.
Aw. Bye-bye now.
Sorry.
Oh, greetings,
I
neighbor.
don't want the gray backpack. I was actually trying to look at the glasses.
Hello.
Oh, it has a dot around it. Does that mean that I actually bought it already?
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's so cool. It shows you that, hey, look, you already bought it. I think they changed that because it wasn't like that before. I'm assuming that's what it means when it shows the like little red dot. I don't know. I know I bought this. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Because this one doesn't have the red dot. Because I know I bought this. I might buy it again because I love this so much. And I gotta put it in the Cinderella room.
Thank you kindly.
And 2 is... what?
Greetings,
Okay, so maybe
neighbor.
the red dot means I haven't bought it yet then?
Hey! Bye-bye.
Beauty and the Beast? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the red dot situation.
Good day to you. Woohoo! Bye-bye now.
Okay. Got some new glasses. Exciting. I feel like ever since the sky ripped open, there's been more thorns everywhere. Ooh, memory. Memory, memory, we got a memory. Ooh, more Beauty and the Beast. Nice. Oh, oh. Look it. Up there. So, there's something in here. Ooh, there's a bucket. A bucket and a pail. Ursula beach toy. There she is. Ursula, will you please sit still? I'm trying to talk to you.
Oh, hello.
No,
I tip my hat to you.
Angelfish,
Though
have you
I
finally
prefer not
come
take it
to
off.
ask for my help dealing with all the trouble in the sky? It's about time. You're right. I do need your help. Take a look.
Huh?
What is this rubble you're handing me? If you're looking to trade, you'll need to find something far better than all this. I found those beach toys in the same cave that I freed you from. I think they used to belong to the Forgotten. Do you remember them? These might be the key to saving Dreamlight Valley. Now that you mention it, they do look a tad familiar. I'll tell you about them, and all it costs you is a simple accommodation. I hear everyone else around here are receiving them. Don't I deserve some something too? You have a beautiful voice. Nobody is better at making deals. I'm afraid of you, but in like a good way. No deal, Ursula. You're no better. Nobody is better at making deals than you. And don't you forget it. I always come out on top. Now then, those trinkets you used to play with them as a child. You and Moana. Moana, of course. I'll go talk to Moana. And Alicia, when you find the Forgotten and stop this little scheme, tell them to come see me. I can teach them a thing or two about getting what they want. Okay, cool. So now we gotta go talk to Moana.
Come on, we've got so much to do.
Hey Moana, I've got something I need you to look at. Sure, Alicia. Oh, what are these? Toys? Are you sure you want to play in the sand? Shouldn't you be saving the valley? Why not both? I hope I never stop wanting to play, even if things are bad. These toys are the key to saving the valley. What do you mean? I think these toys used to belong to the Forgotten. I was hoping you might remember them. They do look familiar. But it's like the fog's rolled in over my memories of them. Focus on your memory of me. Pretend you're in a canoe sailing through the fog. Don't worry, the memories will come back. Pretend you're in a canoe sailing through the fog. Imagine you're wayfinding through the fog and there's a light on the other side. It's your memory of all the adventures we've gone on since you've been back in the village. Yeah! Whoa, that is so strange. The moment you said that, it's like the fog lifted. I do remember these. You and I used to play with them when you were just a little kid. It reminded me of when I was small and played in the sand with Grandma Tala. How did they wind up in that cave? Well, one day I asked you if you wanted to play, and it was like you couldn't hear me. As if you were really far away. That wasn't you anymore, was it? It was the Forgotten. They threw these toys away in the cave and ran off. I was confused and pretty sad. It wasn't like you to do something like that. Maybe not, but the Forgotten is a part of me. That kid who played on the beach with you, that part of me is in there somewhere. Well, you were an amazing kid. If that's the part of you that became the Forgotten, I hope there's still some way to save them.
See you soon.
Okay. Okay, we found 2 more. Now we got to find another 2. Alright. Oh yeah. Okay. I've been removing night thorns and we almost removed 20 of them. We gotta mine minerals, complete Dreamlight duties. Okay, we'll do those eventually. For right now, I just want to find these things. Ooh, green chest. Done green chest. Ooh, what did we get? What did we get? What did we get? A large concrete dining table. I love the sounds when you're walking through this forest because you got like the Ferris wheel and all that stuff like that. And it's making music and I love it. We got some balls. Nice. We got 10. What do we got? Actually, you know what? I'll just get this one since I got it. Okay, I think that's the last of the night thorns up here. Aha! I was right. A new area. This is our little cave area. Forgotten. Oh, we gotta go talk to Olaf. Olaf.
Oh, good, you're here.
Alicia, I'm so glad you're here. I don't want to alarm you, but I've noticed that the village seems to be, broken.
Oh.
The sky looks angry. Unfortunately, my arms aren't long enough to give it a hug. I was hoping you could help me with all that. Try not to worry about that too much. But how would you even hug the sky? Me? Oh, I love to help. Wait, how am I supposed to help? I found a blanket in the secret chamber. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten. Do you know anything about it? The fuzzy, cuddly blanket, you found it? Hooray! But I don't know too much about it. Oh, but I do know who might. Elsa! I remember it from her room at the castle. Of course, she doesn't get cold, but I think she just likes being cozy sometimes. She has to know the story behind the blanket. Thanks, Olaf. I guess I'll have to go talk to Elsa if we're to have any hope of stopping this forgotten. And in the meantime, I'll just find and categorize all the different kinds of rocks in the village. Great plan. Great plan. I thought so.
Huh?
I'm calling it controlling what I can when things feel out of control.
See you soon.
I love that, yes. That's so cute though. Elsa doesn't get cold, but she still likes to get cozy sometimes. This is the cutest thing ever. Like, what?
Hello, my friend.
Alicia, I've seen what's going on in the sky over the village. If there's anything I can help, you only have to ask. Maybe you can make an ice shield around the village. I think that's a little too much magic for her, but just keep being you, Elsa. That's all the help we need. I don't even know how to help myself. Just keep being you, Elsa.
Oh,
That's nice of you to say, but I can't stand by and watch the village come apart around us. Well, I know there's one way you can definitely help. Take a look at this. Does this look familiar? Oh, it does look familiar from a long time ago. We think it belongs to the Forgotten. We need to know the story behind it.
huh?
It's funny, just a second ago, it was like my memories of this were covered over by a mist. But then, I looked at you and I thought of our friendship and the adventures we've gone on together. And I remembered I gave this to you. You were just a child then. You wanted to explore the ice cavern with me. But it was so cold in there, so I bought you my favorite blanket from home. And when the Forgotten split off, well, I guess they held onto it until they dropped it in the secret chamber. I wish I could remember this, but I guess the Forgotten has some of those memories. Well, I hope you can help pull the Forgotten back from the edge before it's too late. And if you do manage to bring them back, well, maybe I can talk with them. I know what it's like to go too far. Thanks, Elsa. That's all I need to know. The magic coming off of the blanket seems stronger already.
Why, thank you.
That is so cute. Like, what? Oh, and I got a shovel suddenly. I might have pressed one of the buttons. Aww. Where are other places? We already found one down by the beach. Maybe there's one near the mines, maybe? Maybe. We'll see. Nope, Scar's place, because it's right there. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's so cool. It's a big giant scar. Okay, so Scar's area. Oh, I drew a lion. The drawing.
Oh, goody. It's
Alicia,
you.
just who I was thinking of. By my estimation, you're doing a rather poor job ruling over this village. Why, it looks to me like the sky is falling in. Are you sure you wouldn't be happier with someone more cunning in charge? Nice try, Scar. I'll think about it, but you have to help me first. Someone like Mufasa, you mean? I had to. Never speak that name in my presence. Right, sorry. Well, if you haven't come all this way just to insult me, what do you want? I found something in your cave. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten. Kitty. It might be the key to stopping the Forgotten's plans. Do you know the story behind it? No, I've never seen it before. Are you sure? Maybe the forgetting's gotten to you. Why do I get the vibe that you're lying? Why do I get the vibe that you're lying? I have absolutely no idea. Besides, why would I want to remember such a hideous, charmless image of me? Haha, so you admit it's a drawing of you. Please, Scar, this might be the only way to stop the forgotten and save the valley. Fine. If I must, to ensure I have a kingdom left to rule over, then I'll tell you. And I suppose you are the closest thing I have to someone I tolerate. You made this for me, Alicia, when you were just a cub. When I was just a cub. It hardly captured my likeness, but I admit I found it rather nice to receive a gift, even such a pitiful one. I've kept it ever since. Thanks, Scar. Your story might help me to stop the Forgotten. Do have a bit of mercy for the Forgotten. Imagine what they must think watching you ruling over all that the light touches while they are consigned to the shadows.
Oh.
I know all too well how that feels.
You did it.
Oh, Scar. Don't worry, I want to save the Forgotten. Here you are.
Oh, hello.
Bravo, you found enough forgotten relics for us to proceed with the enchantment.
Quite miraculous.
The magic comes off of them and is stronger than anything the Forgotten left behind. And its story, magic, of that I'm certain.
Listen closely.
You mustn't tarry a moment longer. Are you ready to pass through and explore the Dark Castle? I've never been more ready. I'm scared, but I'll fight through it. Maybe we could get Donald to do this instead. I'm scared, but I'll fight through it. Yes, I believe you will. And that's true courage, isn't it? Recognizing our fears and facing them. You've learned a great deal since that first day you returned to the valley. It feels like yesterday. It seems so long ago. It feels like yesterday. To you, to me, it seems as though I barely blinked my eyes, and yet so much time has passed. You've become the ruler that Dreamlight Valley needs. Look around at all you've done, all the friends you've brought back, Alicia. I'm proud of you, I think it said. I accidentally clicked it before I finished reading it. Now follow me and let's set the world right before I dove into unbearable sentiment. Oh, I read into him. Sorry, Marlon. Focus your magic on the relics, Alicia. By harnessing the story magic within them and the tie they have to the Forgotten, we should be able to create a doorway to the other dimension. Oh, jeez. The portal is open. All that remains is for you to walk through. And hurry. I fear Dreamlight Valley is becoming more unstable as we speak. Piece of cake. I'll do my best. Gulp. Here goes nothing. I'll do my best. We've all seen that your best is more than enough. But if you face any trouble, challenges, remember, we'll always be here to aid you. While you're gone, perhaps the fairy godmother and I can consult on what to do about all this dark magic in the sky. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, work your magic, Alicia, while we stay behind and work ours. Well, I would go if you would stop talking, Merlin. I'm here. Whoa, that's so cool. Like, what? Scary, but cool nonetheless. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Everything's falling apart. Oh, there's a door here. Oh. What's this? Who has come to wake me? Dark castle door. Oh, it's you. Or, I mean, your most humble highness. Only say the word, and I'll do your bidding without so much as speaking my henge? Whatever. How do you learn to talk? Don't you get bored of just standing here? Let me pass. Why, you taught me, of course. Once I was nothing but a slab of iron with a handle. But then I woke to the sound of your voice, whispering an enchantment. I've stood here ever since. Bored? Well, no. It's peaceful here. Doors don't need much excitement, you know. All the exciting things are usually on the other side of us. That is the fate of a door, to always be stuck in between. Mostly I sleep until you wake me to let you pass. Let me pass. Of course, your highness. I shall wait a moment. It's so hard to see you squinting through my keyhole. You look like yourself, but something is different. Something is wrong. I'm trying out a new look. How dare you? Step aside and let me pass. Humans are so complex. One demand one day, another the next. But I'm afraid we doors are quite simple. We are either open or shut, locked or unlocked. I am shut, for you have told me never to let you pass without your wings and crown. Well, if I'm gonna play the part, might as well go all out. Okay. Since I'm supposed to be my evil self, I went all out and I put on all the thorny stuff so I can play the part. I'm evil. There you go. Hello, Door. It's me again, the Forgotten. As you can see, I look very forgotten-y now, so I guess you'll be opening for me, right? You do look more like my creator now as they once appeared long ago. Though, something about you still doesn't seem quite right. You must have dust in your keyhole. It's really me. I did get a haircut recently. How dare you risk my wrath if you're wrong? Yes. Perhaps that's it. Of course, there are challenges and dangers in this castle much greater than me. If you're trying to deceive, if you're not my creator, then you'll surely fail to pass through one of the next doors. But for now, I shall swing open and let you proceed. What is this? That's interesting. I like looking evil sometimes. Dark Castle lettuce, Dark Castle garlic, Dreamlight salt, thorn sprout. Pick up. The enchantment brought the door to life, just like I hoped, but Doreen has a bit of a mind of her own. Maybe if I feed her, she'll let me through. Okay, so I have to feed her? What? Is there a hint somewhere? Or I just missed it? Oh. So these are sparkling, and the thorn isn't, I don't think. So it's this, maybe? I cleaned up all the thorns and then it started sparkling. So I'm assuming that's what it wants. I don't know. Dark House of Goo. I guess that's what you want? I don't know. Nope, that's not it at all. Okay, nope. Oh wait, there's something here. I didn't even see that paper. It was sitting right there in front of my face. Anyways, Doreen is a picky eater. She likes it simple. One few ingredients necessary. She hates having bad breath. She likes something with extra crunch. She likes things well seasoned. She refused to eat anything not grown right here in the castle. So she doesn't like bad breath, so garlic is out of the question. So this, and this. Neckthorn sprout salad. Hello. Here you go. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Okay. There we go. No one will ever figure out how to get past this door. I made it disappear, just like me. Okay. Now, note to self, to see the door, try changing your perspective only with the blink of a mechanical eye can you unlock the way forward. Do you think maybe it's the cell phone? I don't know. It was! Oh, okay. So with the cell phone, that's how you get to the thing. Got it. Okay, memories. It's just a lock and key. Pretty simple, right? Wrong. I almost had fun making this one. Okay. My energy's getting low. Luckily, I got food on me, so that's fine. Okay, so we got these torch thingies, so I'm guessing... Ah, they go into like a certain order. So these go into like a certain order, but you could just like guess. Now we get to fish something out. There we go. Okay, so we got the key. Let's head on out. Here we go.
Talking to you isn't so bad.
Huh, you again. How did you make it past all my doors? It was tough, but I did it. As villainous lawyers go, this one could use some work. Ever considered a security system? Maybe some cameras and alarms? Well, sorry to tell you, but all your hard work was for nothing.
Oh!
I've already cast a spell. Not even I could stop it now. We can stop this together. Please think of our friends in the village. You're about to destroy the universe. Did they think of me when I disappeared from the village? Actually, yeah. Everyone tried their best, but forgetting the Nightthorns, there was nothing anyone could do. More lies to try to confuse me. All I want to do is make sure no one ever goes through what I went through. I won't let you ruin that. Please, I don't want to fight. I'm going to stop you however I have to. I'm excited to see whose magic is stronger. Please, I don't want to fight. You don't want to fight because you know I'll win. You asked for this, let's go.
I hope it
Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Oh!
Where are
It's
we?
you.
Is this some kind of trick? No, I didn't do this. When our magics collided, it brought us here. Maybe it's a dream, the here and there in memory? In memory? I think you're right. I think it's a place where we shared together. Oldest somewhere our oldest memories go. Then that must mean this sandbox. You remember it too, don't you? But something's not right about it. Something is missing. I can fix it. I know I can.
You're a good listener.
Aww. Did you see that? The second we focus our magic, the sandbox looks just how I remembered it. It's starting to come back to me, too. Do you remember what it was like being just a little kid? The only limit was your imagination. Every little plastic beach toy seemed magical. A sandbox could be a whole world. I know. You could visit the deepest part of the jungle, or the middle of the desert, or the four reaches of the galaxy without ever leaving your backyard. I miss that. I wish it could be that way again. Maybe it could be. I wish I could believe that. Ugh, whatever. Just Follow me. I think there's more stuff hidden in here. This was our childhood bed, wasn't it? But something about it isn't right. Something's missing. Do you think we could fix this one the same way we fixed the sandbox? Yeah.
Back to my solitude.
Aww.
I'm happy to see
Of
you.
course, this feels right. This is how I remembered it looking. I remember this blanket now, or at least a blanket just like it. I remember when I was snuggling under it, I felt so safe. I spent hours reading with a flashlight. I'd imagine I was on an adventure. I felt so safe. Yeah, that sounds right. It was like even if everything in the universe was messed up, we were safe under that blanket. But that was just kid stuff. Like life can't be that simple anymore. Maybe not always, but just because you're a grown up doesn't mean you always need to act grown up. I I guess not. Come on, follow me. There's more to discover in here.
I'm happy to see
This
you.
desk, I don't remember anything about it. I think I do. This was where I used to do my homework. Homework was never my favorite thing. I got so intense about it. I had no time for anything else. I had no time for anything else. That sounds right. It was like part of me disappeared. The part of me that was you. I wanted to play, but you wanted to work. There must be something else there, though. Something from before all that.
Back to my solitude. I'm happy to see you.
Of course, before this desk was a scary place for doing homework, it was a fun place, a place for creativity. I remember we used to sit here for hours and draw, write stories, make crafts, draw. Of course, I wondered where all those old drawings went. Probably in a box somewhere. I hope they didn't get thrown out. Now all I use my creativity for is making the dark castle. It doesn't feel the same. There's nothing stopping us from working together again like we used to. I I don't know. Let's just keep looking around. It's a bookshelf. Looks sort of dusty. I guess we haven't touched anything on it in a long time. We just got too busy. Life got in the way. Too many dry textbooks. Life got in the way. When that started happening, it was like a part of me was drifting away. But but if we brush the dust off of the shelf, maybe it could be like it used to be.
You're a good listener.
I remember now, this bookshelf, it used to be covered in our favorite stories. We'd spent hours reading them together. Stories let us be whatever we wanted. Stories let us explore from the safety of our room. Stories were our safe place. No matter how bad the world got, stories were somewhere safe. I I wish it could be like that again. It can be, trust me. Maybe it can't be, and maybe that's okay. It can be, trust me. Growing up doesn't have to mean leaving things that are important to us behind. You can hang on to what you love, but what would you hang on to? Joy and enthusiasm, excitement and exploration, creativity and play. Creativity and play. When you're a kid, you haven't figured out how the world works yet. So there are no limits on what you can do. I never wanted to lose that feeling, no matter how old I get. Me neither. I guess there's still more of a connection between us than I thought. That and I can't get what Marlon told me out of my head all of a sudden. Love, kindness, acts of care. You need those too, don't you? Now you're getting it. And the stories we loved as kids. They hold all of these things. Of course, so as long as we remember those stories, the things we love about being a kid, they'll never be forgotten. Exactly. Come with me. All of those things are waiting for us back in Dreamlight Valley. After everything I've done, it's not too late. It's never too late. The spell I started, I don't know if I can stop it on my own. Then we'll stop it together. Come on. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional for, but I loved it. It was really good. Obviously, I'm gonna keep playing, but it's so cute. I love it. Oh my gosh. I'm not crying, you're crying. Yeah. So that was technically the end of the game, but obviously I'm gonna keep playing it because there's gonna be updates and more people being added in and doors and all that stuff like that. But yeah, so that was technically the end. You get to go up against your child self and figure out like why they are the way that they are, and that yeah, even though you grew up doesn't mean that growing up is a bad thing and that you have to forget everything of being a child. Like, I remember my childhood a lot, and I try my best to still kind of be like a child but also be an adult, and still try to have fun and try to live my best life pretty much. So I love the storyline and everything. It was just amazing. I'm happy and I don't know. So when we get back into the game, what's gonna happen? Like, is our dark self just gonna be part of our world? Or is she gonna disappear? Like, I'm curious about that. But yeah, it was so, I loved it. It made me cry because it definitely hit something in me. I've been struggling a lot lately with a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of grown-up stuff, and I just want to go back to being a kid again. And playing this game makes me feel like a kid because life is hard. It really is. And to escape that world and play a game where you can feel like a kid again is really good, and it makes you forget all the hard stuff that's going on in your life at the moment. And there's a lot going on in my life, and I guess I haven't like felt the emotions of what's going on. I've been kind of like bottling it up. Special thanks from the game team. Yeah. Oh, I love Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I can't wait to see what else is gonna be added to the game and stuff. Infinity and beyond. Oh, I just want to hug this game. And it does really make me feel like a child again when I'm playing it. I just love it so much. I love the music. It brings me back to like being young again, too. Like, this whole game makes me feel like a child again. Like, the characters, the music, like, the creativity of the game, everything. Oh my gosh! That was amazing. Everybody just accepted me for who I was. I thought they'd be mad. I thought they'd hate me. I guess kindness, love, care, it's like they're always waiting here for me, aren't they? As long as you're willing to give as much as you get, as long as you're willing to ask for it, always, no question asked. Thanks, Alicia. This is a lot. I hope you don't mind if I spend some time alone for a while just to process. Take as much time as you need. Don't take too long. We've got a lot of catching up to do. Don't worry. I think I'll be ready to come explore the village with you pretty soon. I couldn't believe how much kindness everybody showed me, even after everything I did. I feel a lot better already. Promise to keep visiting me in the Dark Castle until I'm ready to explore the village? You couldn't get rid of me if you tried. Sure, but you have to be okay being alone sometimes too. You couldn't get rid of me if you tried. We've got too much catching up to do. That sounds kind of great. Oh, hey, before you go, I've got something for you. The Orb of Remembrance. Maybe now you can put it back in the pillar. Yay! Yay! Cool, so now do we have like a little...
It's so good to see you.
Yes, it opens up when you get close. Cool. And then when you get away, it shuts. Nice. Okay, let's go put back the Orb of Remembrance.
I can't wait to meet everyone.
I can't wait for what's gonna happen next. Wasn't that guy called Jafar? I think it was. Excuse me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember. Yay! Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Interact. And bam. All the night thorns are gone! Oh my goodness. Obviously the night thorns here are still around, but that's totally fine. That's so cool. All the night thorns around the castle are gone. I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh, wow. Not me wanting to cry again. And look at our dark self still here. I love that. Talk to Marlin. Got it. Where's Marlin? He's at the store. Alicia, just who I wanted to see. You've done so much for the village, but there's still more to do. All in a day's work. Can I take a nap first? All in a day's work. That's the attitude we need. Now,
yes,
first off,
indeed.
even though the Forgotten has been pulled back from the brink, we'll still be dealing with the side effects of the forgetting for quite some time. Why, already I've seen new night thorns sprouting. I guess caring for the village is a job that never done. I don't mind the night thorns so much anymore. No, I suppose now they're more a reminder of our trauma than of tragedy. Triumph. There you go, triumph. Sorry, my brain did not comprehend that until afterwards. Anyways, though it's not quite time to celebrate just yet. There are still countless villagers in their realms waiting for you to bring them back to the valley. And perhaps in time more doors will open for you. Oh, and that's not all. Dreamlight Valley isn't the only place to discover in this world. There are many islands out there, each with their own secrets. See, yeah, there's so much more to the game. We kind of finished it, but kind of didn't finish it. There's still more to explore.
Well, now,
One day we may visit them all. Who knows what we might uncover? In any case, there's no shortage of secrets left to find right here in the village. And I'm sure you'll keep making this a splendid place for all of us to call our home.
Quite miraculous.
The possibilities are quite limited, aren't they? Limitless, aren't they?
Oh, magnificent.
Odds and ends complete. It feels good. It makes me happy. But yeah, so there's more to explore, obviously, which I'm super excited for. Anyways, so we need to do duties. Mine minerals, complete Dreamlight duties, hang out with Mickey and friends. I thought about Goofy, because we haven't hung out with him in like ages. Where's Goofy? Goofy! Gotta go back up this way. And the fairy godmother is here. She wants candy, pastry cream and fruit, vegetarian pizza, grilled fish entree. So many people. Yes, I'm still in my villain era. I will change eventually. Okay. Hello.
Oh.
How are you, dear? I have your order.
Ah.
My dear, how sweet of you.
Oh.
And she leveled up. Nice. Ooh, this pumpkin thingy. That's cute. Oh, number 10 we get the carriage from Cinderella. Yes. Yes. Okay. What should we make her? So I think I'm gonna just do gardening for her. Yeah, gardening, fishing are one thing I like to do. Might as well give everyone their lunch. It is technically lunchtime. Hello, Alicia. I'm so glad to see you. I have your order.
Goodbye.
Oh, the fairy godmother got something for us.
Howdy.
My dear, would you have time for a little chat about the Forgotten Lands? Of course. Splendid. Now, first, I would like to know, do you think it's a place of woe? I love the mood of the place. I'm pretty neutral about it. It gives me nightmares. I love the mood of the place. Ha, you're like me. Marvelous. But I do fear that, sadly, many villagers don't agree. I suspect it's the small blazes scattered about. What do you have in mind? Well, now I've spent some time pondering the problem, and I believe in this case two enchanters will be most helpful. And luckily for you, there is a second talented enchanter here. Shall we go consult Marlin, my dear?
I wonder what sort of special ingredients grow.
Fire alarm? Oh, the fires! My dear old friend. How good it is to see you again. All this forgetting business means we haven't had our little tea time chats in far too long. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. We must resume as soon as possible. Where were we? Oh yes, I'm afraid this is not a social call, Marlin. Alicia and I are on a quest. We're looking for a way to douse the fires in the Forgotten Lands. And just quest indeed. Why, I've tried to solve that problem myself, but I'm afraid it's quite the conundrum. None of my experiments have been successful at all. Well, I'm here now, dear, and I'm sure the two of us will get to the bottom of this little pickle. Oh, I'm afraid neither of us holds the key to solving this. What we need is Dreamlight magic. Me. Goodness, yes. Of course. So, only Alicia can manage it. Well, thank you, Marlin. We'll be off. But you and I must meet for tea again soon. Okay. Alicia, I have good news and bad news. To the fiery pollution, we found a solution. But fighting such a flame is no mere game. We're rhyming now? You must rely on your Dreamlight magic. Enchanting my royal water can should do the trick. Let's figure it out together. Can you think of any ingredients to use? Magic water beats magic fire, I guess. Let's figure it out together. Oh, yes. That's splendid, dear. Splendid. Now, let's see. Perhaps we could use some tourmaline against the fire's green color, some snowballs to make everything cooler, dream shards to seal the spell, and purple impotence, so all will be well. I'll gather everything. You can count on me. And then what's the next step? Put everything in an empty vial to create an icy enchantment and apply it to your watering can. I think I got everything. Okay, yeah, I got everything. I just need an empty vial. Oh my god, I forgot Goofy was following me, and I'm like, what the frick is Goofy doing here? Then I remembered. We're hanging out. I forgot about that. Okay, empty vial. Make the vial. And then make this. I'm so glad that I, you know, collect everything all the time. Okay, now we gotta use it on the green for fires and Cottonlands. Oh, I'm so excited we finally get to do the fires up here. They've been driving me kind of bonkers for a while. Is it 3? 2? 2. Yay. Yes. And we get glass out of it. Nice. Yes. There's a few with chests in them. This one has a chest. I know, I'll go talk to her in a minute. I want the chest. Give me the chest. Yes. Money, of course. I'm so glad that we get to douse the fires now. And they don't have to be in our way while we're running around. Congratulations, child. It worked. Perhaps now no one will find the land quite so eerie, though it certainly is dark and dreary. Yep, walking there is a hazard now. What do you suggest? Dark and dreary. Just how I roll. What do you suggest? With some light paths and seating, you'll see. Soon it'll be cozy as can be. Now, I'll just leave that to you. After all, you're done a marvelous job getting the rest of the village looking tip-top.
Oh.
Goodbye, dear. I'm off. Marlin and I have years of tea time chats to catch up on. Okay, have fun. So now we have to do some stuff. We have to like get seating, outdoor lighting, and paths. Got it. Okay, this is where I'm going to leave today's video. I was gonna continue on, but this video has gotten really long and I don't want it to be any longer, and there's a lot that I have recorded. I recorded a lot today because I just got really into playing, so I ended up kind of losing track of time and didn't realize how much I was recording. So I'm gonna cut it here, and then we'll pick up in the next video where we left off, which is doing what Fairy Godmother wants us to do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, ring that bell if you want to see more videos from me, subscribe if you want to, and I'll say you beautiful night wolves in the next video. Goodbye.
Don't you know that you're beautiful?